Given that the probability that it won't rain next week is 60%, and as a fraction that's 3 over 5, we want to find the odds for no rain next week and the odds against no rain next week. Right, so here the wording is a little bit tricky. Okay, but let's take a look. We're given the probability that it won't rain, right, which is 3 over 5. So when we take that, right, we take that fraction. Okay, so what does that fraction mean, that 3 over 5? It means that for out of every 5 times, right, for every 5 times, okay, it will no rain 3 times, which means that it will rain twice. Okay. So in this particular case, now here's where you're going to be careful with the wording, right? This is the success that we're talking about, right? And this is the failure. Okay. And we'll call this A and we'll call this B. Okay. So we want to find the odds for, right? The odds for is always going to be A to B. So in this case, the odds for no rain is A to B, which in this case is going to be what? 3 to 2. Okay. So similarly, the odds against is going to be B to A, okay, which in this case is going to be 2 to 3, right? The odds for and the odds against are always just flip-flopped here. Okay, so with the wording, when it says it won't rain, right, that is what we consider the success or the event that is in question here, right? And then the opposite of that, the failure would be, well, the opposite of not raining, right? Well, that it will rain, okay? So don't confuse the wording here with what we call a success and a failure. Okay, those are just the things that will happen or the things that won't happen. Okay, like the yes or the no. Okay, or the true or the false. Okay, so in this case, the fact that it will not rain, that is the success. We'll call that letter A or variable A, and the chance that it will rain, okay, we'll call that in this case the failure, which we'll label that with the variable B. Okay, so remember the odds for is always A to B, and the odds against is always B to A.